have a race to decide the leader today, as the lights are about to go out and go. We're underway. The race has begun, and away at the front gets Davide Ricciardi. He gets away from Phil Brown, who's already getting swamped. Through to second goes Pablo Finotti. So our two championship leaders are now first and second, and Van der Geest is alongside Finotti. This is the moment we've been waiting for the entire race so far. The moment that Van der Geest finally finds a way past Pablo Finotti, and he's done it. He found his way alongside him, but Finotti's coming back to him with the switchback, and Finotti gets him back into the S's. That's crucial for Pablo Finotti. Oh, and off. Van der Geest is off. Van der Geest and Finotti have come together. Finotti is slow. And is there damage to Finotti's car? I don't think so. Oh yes, look at that. Bad steering damage for Pablo Finotti. Very bad steering damage for Pablo Finotti. And Assetto, of course, is not obliged to give up this position. Must be very frustrating for Ricciardi, but Assetto is legally allowed to do this, seeing as they are on the same lap. And now Ricciardi goes to the inside and does clear him. No, he doesn't. Assetto's still there. That's fantastic from Assetto. I mean, it's terrible for the race leader.
When braking really late.
And look in his mirrors too. Look in Ricciardi's mirrors. That's John Van der Geest. So John Van der Geest, who's been flying recently, has caught right onto the back of him. Such driving personality from Denis Assetto.
Not giving up.
He's not pitting. Denis Assetto. Well, I think he thought about... He's defending the lead. He's defending the lead right to the pit wall. Look at Van der Geest. Van der Geest to the inside. Goes for the effective lead. And goes up the inside. This is fantastic. Assetto is going wide. And Davide Ricciardi is not giving it up. Over the curb. Over the run of area. There's contact. There's side-to-side contact. As they head up through the S's. Ricciardi had to back out of it. And John Van der Geest now goes up to the effective lead of the race. Assetto is now his problem in the other lister. This is an amazing turn in the race. Oh, he thought that Assetto was getting out the way from there. He really thought he was going to. But look at this as well. Van der Geest had to go wide, and they're side by side again. Ricciardi coming straight back at him as they head up the hill. And there's an absolute bottleneck. There's a call and around. Oh my word. Davide Ricciardi spins. Phil Brown goes through to effective second. And Van der Geest is still stuck by Assetto. That's terrible for Ricciardi. Oh, and a big twitch from Assetto. He's still backing up Van der Geest. And Phil Brown's going to be on the back of Van der Geest as well. The race is being decided by Denis Assetto, who now pits. He's pitting the car finally. Goodness me, that's almost a shame. Phil Brown is second. Davide Ricciardi drops to third. Goodness me, what have we just witnessed there? My word, that was one of the most exciting things I've ever had to commentate with Steph Williams, though. He's now taking a look to the outside of Yusuf Massett. Look at that. And in fact, look at the grip. Look at the grip from that lister. He's still with him on the exit, and he's got him around the outside of turn 7. That was brilliant there from Nathan Lockie. And indeed, Jerome Remmers claims 13th position in all of that. Whoa, Kruger almost came back at him. That was close. And this is where Massett is so strong. He always pulls his moves heading up towards the bus stop. And it looks as if he might be about to go for another one. There's no room there. There's no room there. And he has to go onto the grass. Oh, if he'd just gone to the inside there, he may well have had that. But he went for a gap that wasn't there. Up towards turn 7. Can he go around the outside of Pickler too? No, he can't. That's how he did it on Massett. But he can't go around the outside of Pickler as well. Oh, but he's still catching through the S's. Yeah, Massett is very strong through the S's here. And now he's going to challenge again. This is where he went off last. Whoa! My word, completely over the grass. Actually had to brake there as he got back onto the road. It's almost a replay of last lap, look, because Lockie again is going around the outside of Philip Pickler. He might do it this time. No. Oh yeah, he might. He's still there. He's still there. Does Pickler know he's there? He's half on the grass. Wheels on the grass there as they go down the straight. The Celine edges out the Lister in a straight line, but good on the brakes there. Oh, well, too good, actually. Not good enough. What about this time around? Philip Pickler will be feeling like he's got a pack of sharks on his tail here. Oh, as Lockie runs very wide there, and it already starts losing time to Massett, who's going to get him in the S's possibly. Yes, there he goes. Now, I said it was fantastic in the S's, and indeed, Massett there didn't need to be asked twice and went through into 5th position. Lockie takes a look, but this still the Viper territory. But can he pull away enough? Incidentally, Davide Ricciardi is on the back of Phil Brown, and he might well go for a move here towards the bus stop. He's going to, yes, he pulls out of the slipstream, but he has to back out of it. He's too far back, but he's forced Brown into a mistake, has he? Brown was going very, very hot into the chicane, somehow controls it. What can Ricciardi do in a straight line? Not enough. This is a great race. I wasn't expecting this much from Watkins Glen, actually. It's a difficult course to overtake at, but my word, has it delivered today. Look at Finotti now, attempting around the outside of Riccardo Carvalho. And look at that grit. That was great there from Finotti. We've got 2 minutes and 12 seconds before the timer ticks to 0. Not long for Ricciardi to pull a move. And Van der Geest will need to defend for his life at this point in the race. And that means that John Van der Geest goes into the final lap just a second ahead of Ricciardi. Ricciardi has to act now. Turn 7 and 8. That could be an opportunity. Oh, big slide for Ricciardi, and that might be game over there. It was a very little incident, very little mistake, but that could be all it takes. Ricciardi took 2 tenths out of Van der Geest in the first sector. He lost 3 tenths in the second. He's not close enough. And that might well be it, unless Van der Geest makes a big error in the final sector of the course. Oh, the bigger error from Ricciardi. Ricciardi's lost it. Ricciardi had a half spin, and that is definitely game over now. John Van der Geest has won this race. He's got 2 corners to go. Just keep it together, John. And John Van der Geest comes around the final corner in the Lister. He's really had to work on it. He only qualified 3rd, not on the front row, but he really had to fight his way through. And now he wins. Fantastic. John Van der Geest is our 3rd different winner in as many races. Davide Ricciardi finishes 2nd. 3rd place is going to be Yusuf Massett. The gap between the leaders was 8.649 in the end after that.